Live, everybody. I'm going to share my stream out really fast. Just a second. Yep, it says, "What a birthday!" No, not my birthday. Bruce Davis's birthday. Gonna share my stream out. Just a second. Hi, Doris. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna share the stream out really fast. Okay. There we go. Hi, Joe and Jeannie. I'm here. It said Bruce Davis. I'm here. Just a second, Brett. Okay. Share the stream out some more. Hi, Mark Navarro. Thanks for coming. I'm sharing it out some more. It says Bruce Davis says hi, sis. Joe and Jeannie says I'm here. Mark Davis says hi. Peter Dorworld says hello at Armani. Peter Dorworld, hi, bro. At Joe and Jeannie. Share it out to some people. Sharing it out to a bunch of people. Probably good. They watching. Sean Williams says hi, Brett. How's it going? It's going okay. Just a second. I'll do a few more shares. Share it out on Twitter because I usually get a couple people from Twitter that come. There we go. It says Shardy McStunkin. Nope. Lefty all around. Says hi, Brett. Sean Williams, that's good, Brett. Peter Dorwell, what's happening? Sean Williams says, hey, bro, lefty all around. Or blur lefty. Lefty all around says hi, all. Peter Dorr says hi. Hi, lefty. Hi, bro, at lefty all around. Philippine Desert Gardener says hi, sis. Dalvin says hi, I think. Hey, I'm busy. Pasting the StreamYard in. This is going to be a shorter stream, so I'm just doing it just for Bruce's birthday. There we go. Calvin says hi, Peter Door. Filipino Dedegarn says hi, Lefty and Shardy. Hello? You there, Peter Door?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Thanks for coming.
You are welcome.
Yeah. Well, I'm only going to be doing about probably a half an hour, 45 minutes. It's just a short one today because I'm just doing it for Bruce.
How many minutes you said?
Like 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's just for Bruce's birthday is the reason why I'm doing the stream. It's not my normal, because normally it's my off day. Because I got to do it every other day. Because like yesterday I did a 7 hour and 51 minute. It's supposed to be my off day today, and I'm gonna be doing um a long stream tomorrow. So this is just a short one. I'll probably only get maybe 20 watch hours from it, maybe.
Hi, brother. That's one.
Maybe not even that. Maybe like 15, maybe 12 to 15 watch hours, but it'll still be watch hours. So
Yeah.
thank you, Joe. All happy
Yeah.
birthday wishes.
An hour is fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like 40. Yeah, half an hour, 45 minutes.
1 hour.
Well, why 1 hour?
So who knows people coming.
I already have 8 in here.
The family vlogs. Birthday celebrants, come up to the panel. Holy enough. 420.
So I can hear you better. Yeah. Did you? Hey, Bruce. By the way, did you notice my thumbnail? You know what that is, right? I put it in to kind of tie it in with him.
Oh.
You might know. Hi, Bithday. Thanks for coming. Hi, Cash Family Vlog. Thanks for coming. I don't know if Bruce. I'm gonna see if Bruce notices what it is. It's a view from across the river is what I'm going to say, and then there's a bridge going over the river, and then there's a skyline. But I'm trying to get him to guess it. He should know. There we go.
Hey, Brett. Hello, Doris.
Hi, Terry.
Hello.
Yep, and this is going to be like probably about a 45 minutes.
Other Terry, how
Yeah, I'm doing
okay. Because it's of course for Bruce, but
yeah, I know. So Bruce, yeah. He asked you to do it yesterday.
Yeah, but I put something. Whoops, come on. I put something in on the thumbnail that he should know what it is. The thumbnail is a picture of what, Bruce?
It's a picture of the port. It's the city there? Of Portland. It's the what do you call it? It's the downtown bridge or whatever. It goes from downtown Portland. When you're going from downtown across, you go from downtown to I believe it's Hawthorne.
Yeah,
it's a cool like hippie district. It's pretty cool.
But it's a skyline of Portland.
Skyline of Portland.
At dusk.
That was cool of you to do that. Yeah. I seen that. Yeah. That was great, dude.
And it looks cool. It looks cool too how the water reflects off the lights reflect off the water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey Mary Lou, how you doing, darling? Hey Lefty.
BK says hi, Mary Lou. Yep. Philippine Death says hi, Terry. Yeah. Lefty all around says hi at Holly. Holly num 420's here. Hi Holly num 420. And you know why she has 420 in her name, Holly?
Brett, somebody's got to do it, isn't they? Somebody's got to do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bruce. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
From Channel 4. Or whatever channel that is. I don't even know what channel that is. Our Channel 4 is ABC here. His Channel 4 is something else, Big Reds. Your Channel 4 is probably something else too. Let's come up, Philippine Desert Gardener. Going goo, Terry. What? Good? Oh, I thought she meant good. Goo. That sounds even better. Going goo.
Yes, yes, it probably is going goo. Hold on, I'll be round in a little while. Mary Lou.
Paste it in. I got 10 watching. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
In the first 10 minutes. But it helps putting like titles like that for someone's birthday or something.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the happy birthdays, everybody. Man.
You're welcome. I should shout out someone's birthday
every
day if I don't know them, just to get more viewers. But it says Sean says hi, bro Terry. Sean Williams says hi. Hello, Big Red.
Ah, Sean's there. Hello, bro.
Yeah. What's up, Sean?
I thought the link went in. Why ain't the link going in? There it is.
Brother Joe, how are you, Brother Joe? How's your dinner, birthday celebrant, Brother Bros?
You're all muted. Oh, Joe's back.
Yeah, I'm here. It's been going okay here, Doris. I've just been inundated with rain all day.
Mm-hmm. It's been raining in here too, a little bit. Like sprinkling, but it's been sprinkling most of the day.
Yeah.
And the last like four days before that, or like the last 4 days before that, though, were like surprisingly warm. Like, and then the low to upper 60s.
Yeah, I've been sprinkling most of the day. It must be something to do with a beer, you know, Brett. That's what the trouble is.
I don't sprinkle. I stream when I go pee. That's what I said. When people used to say I don't. You go, well, why don't you stream? It's just like Terry used to say it to me for like 3 or 4 months, and I go, I stream when I pee. I stream when I pee.
That's it. Yeah.
But Terry was the one that got me to stream.
Yeah. I kept on at you, didn't I? You know, you kept saying, no, nobody come to see me. I said, you're joking. I said, everybody come to see you.
But did you see my last stream? I got 83 watch hours. I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was amazing.
Oh, man.
I got 80 on another one.
Oh, sweet. Good job, Brett. I know you showed me today. You texted me, man. That was cool. I thought it was bad at first. I was thinking, 80, what the hell? And then,
cool.
I looked at thinking about it. I asked somebody, and they're like, "Dude, that's good."
Yeah, 80 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Remember, people, I'm brand new. I don't know what.
Yeah. That's because
when it comes to this.
That's because you retained the audience, Brett. You know, you retained people. That's the key.
Yeah.
You know, keeping people interested.
Mm-hmm. So if you talk about if you just talk about anything that's interesting, they'll stay.
And Brett, I appreciate, honest to God, I'm sorry, Terry, for interrupting you. But I thank you, dude, and I thank everybody that's come, but you especially, Brett, because you didn't have to do nothing. Nobody has to do nothing, you know. No birthday highs or nothing. That's fine, you know, because that's me getting older. I don't really care, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it means a lot to me, Brett. Mm-hmm. And that just shows what a nice, respectful person that you are, that you give a shit about people.
Yeah.
And you give a shit about me. And so I give you a thumbs up all the way, dude.
You're welcome.
That's well said. Well said, Bruce. Well said, mate.
Let me see who's back.
Thank you. Doris, you too, Terry, Joe.
Ain't no problem.
And everybody out there.
Yeah, we're here.
So
I went ahead and spent my last birthday just by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
nothing special.
Brother Joe.
It was the end of March.
Ah.
Oh, really? Well, belated happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Salamat po.
What's up, Lefty? Shout out to you.
Filipina Desert Gardener was trying to come up and she got kicked right away.
Oh,
what?
In like 5 or 6 seconds.
Whoa. Wonder why.
She must have a dodgy signal.
With a garden sign.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or she puts Filipina with the finger pointing, and then like a garden sign and some other stuff.
Yeah.
But where'd she go? I don't know. Well, I'll put the link back in. Maybe.
Yeah. Come up again, Mary Lou.
Well, the link's still up there. It's like right in the middle of the StreamYard chat. And I gotta wait for it to paste in.
Oh right, I was going to say because it don't cost you anything to put another link in, Brett.
Well, you gotta wait for it to go in the little chat box before you can press chat. Though, gotta wait like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, with my birthday, it's just another day to me. That's the way I've felt for a while now.
Yep. You're right. It's just another day. Special day, though.
Oh, I don't know if it's any more special today than what it was a few years ago.
You know, it's people like Brett, yourself, you know, Peter Dorworld, you know, Terry. I've talked with Terry, you know, a bunch of times from, you know, Mars is a bunch, you know, like that's like he's one of the, you know, he's one of the nicest guys out here, you know, like you too, Joe, and you know, the same it goes for you people that are real. And what I like about Terry was when people came in here yesterday and said something that was obnoxious to Brett. Okay, Brett didn't see it. I didn't see it. Terry caught it. And you know what? The best thing I heard yesterday was, who cares who likes us? Tough. Who gives a damn if they like us or they don't? He said that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate good people that's honest. That's what I respect about you people. And you know, I'm real, and I know maybe people think, oh, fuck, Bruce is well, I don't care. That's fine. I shoot from the hips. I've done that all my life. Yeah. But if you get to know me as a person, I'm not a dickhead. I'll give my shirt off my back for you.
Yeah.
And then it says, and then like BK's a good guy, Lefty's a good guy, Sean's a really good guy.
Right.
Filipino Desert.
The Filipino Desert Gardener is a wonderful lady, man.
Yeah,
she's a wonderful lady, Brett.
Mark Navarro's a nice YouTube, but I've known him for a while, and I think he might be a Raiders fan too, if I remember. So that's, if he is,
you're welcome to.
That's a plus, because every Raiders fan, even if they're jerks, I still kind of like them because they're a Raiders fan.
I'm a Raiders fan, Brett.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah. We were talking about the Raiders on my last stream for a little while, when it was only you up on the panel.
We got the draft tomorrow, Brett.
Yeah.
The virtual draft.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they can't go in.
Oh, he's lost his signal again.
Oh, okay. Well, Doris, guess what?
Yeah.
You're in charge, Doris.
Yeah, you're the host there, Doris.
In charge of what?
You're in charge of the stream. Look, you've got prime position there.
Oh. Our host is always in and out.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel because it's been doing it to me.
Yeah.
We're all stuck at home. We're all on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello, BK.
Hey, BK. Hope that you're all out there doing good.
Yeah, Ben's got the same time as me, BK. It's 3:30 in the morning. So, you know, we're not doing too bad.
Oh,
Terry,
shit, dude.
You've noticed my signal
Terry.
when I've been on Mars's streams, how quick I drop out of there.
Yes, yeah.
And all I use is my cell phone.
Uh-huh.
Which makes it even harder.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Sorry, Bruce.
I got kicked.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Brett.
I'm a good guy.
Oh no, I thought
I appreciate, you know.
I thought Doris was going to run the show. What are you doing back, Brett?
I would like.
that I'm a good guy. You never see me talking to a cop from Brother BK.
Well, you talk to cops on a regular basis or something.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign. I mean, you could have a friend that's a cop and you go and visit him when he's off hours, but if you're talking to a cop on duty, there's something going on.
Yeah, I've never seen him talking to a cop. I've seen him running away from a cop, you know, but never seen him talking to
That's not a good one though. They'll stun gun you or tackle you and take you down and handcuff you.
Yeah.
Oh, it depends on how you treat them.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing is, like, I've met, like, good and bad, you know. And I've met ones, Terry, that were hardcore, you know, and they had that mentality. But when they were off from working, they were all about business. They were honest. They weren't about trying to screw anybody over, you know, arrest somebody for, you know. But I look at America, and I'm sure you, Terry, and the people that do live in America, a lot of these people bring it on themselves to them. And I'm not big on cop things here, so don't jump on the. But I respect them.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Bruce. And some of these vloggers that go out just to taunt the cops, you know, just to taunt.
Oh yeah,
terrible.
Yeah,
their job
they make the videos.
Yeah, their job, and they wonder why they get shot. You know, I can't believe it.
I used to get that all the time as a security officer.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet, Joe. You know, I see people on here, and you guys, like I said, it ain't probably nothing new. You guys have seen it too on here. The auditors, I guess, like you said, I've been on watching videos and music since 2017. I didn't know nothing about none of this. Honest to God, this is all new. 10 weeks, you know, is it?
Yeah.
I've been out here.
Okay, I'll take over.
No,
okay, take over. Take over, young lady.
Yes, I'm free. Just kidding.
Taking over.
Hey, Mary Lou, whose hose have you got in your hand? Come on, give it up. What's going on?
Now, I will say this, okay, with the Philippine type women. Now, you can joke, you know what I mean, with them, and they'll take the joke, you know.
Yeah.
But if you did it to an American girl like that, now I'm not saying getting filthy dirty with them and talking a sicko, but you can joke around with them and they're not going to take offense to it. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, like Harriet.
That's why I like the women, because they're strong. They're strong-headed women. That's why I like them, because they can joke with them.
Hey, Mary Lou, what do you mean you wish it was mine? Come on.
Well,
I wish it was your stereo.
Oh, gee.
Because I have a hose in the other hand. Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. She's good.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Brother Bruce.
Thank you so much, people. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, now that's what I mean, Brett. Like that is the kind of stuff like that is so cool that makes you want to come out here. Is just the fun, joking around, and not being serious, just having a good time, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, me and Mary Lou have been chatting like that for a long time. It's just banter, you know, it's just a laugh. We just have a laugh.
It's not one of your wives, right?
No, not that one. I've got two. Not that one. No. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Bruce. You know.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Filipina Gardner said, "You asked."
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the chat.
Yeah. Welcome in Doris Forever, or Everyday Life. Sorry.
Thumbs up,
Everyday
guys.
life.
Yep.
Hey, welcome back, Brett.
Thank you. Well, what I did is I turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone, so I use data,
Right.
so that might help a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool, man.
Hopefully that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, it probably will, Brett. That'll be a more constant signal.
Yeah, because I have my laptop in on cable. I've had my laptop on cable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just part of it's my crack.
Also, this time of night, everybody's on the internet over their cell phones.
Yeah, and this is also the peak time because it's like right after a lot of people eat dinner. It's like 6:32 here.
All right.
And then like where Joe is, it's 8:32, so that's actually even more of the peak time. And then on the East Coast, it's 9:32. So people are like, after they eat, and then they watch like the local news, the nightly news, and then they go on their cell phones or their laptops or their tablets.
Mm.
And then so it's peak time right now for the internet.
Yeah.
That's why I
Well, at
lose
least
my
in the
StreamYard
US.
so much.
Yeah. And I don't know how many. I would like to see like one time if you could get the analytics on how many people use StreamYards at one time. I would like to be.
Yeah, that'd be quite interesting, that wouldn't it?
Yeah, just like how you can tell if you go on like somehow you can tell on YouTube how many people are playing a certain game, or like yeah, how many people are gaming on YouTube, for example, or how many people are just doing live stream. There's some way to find out. And there's usually like there's a game called Fortnite. At one time there was like 1,300, 1,500 people just playing that game on YouTube. Like a year and a half ago when that game was at its height of its popularity.
Yeah, but if you think about it, though, Brett, that's not a very high number. The size of the amount of people that use YouTube and play those games.
But I mean, there's other games where there's only like maybe 50 or 100 or 3 or 4 playing it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't get it. Like I like games. Like I've played games all my life, you know, different systems and stuff. But I just don't get these people just stream to do a video game. You know, I mean, I get it. Maybe they can, you know, it's cool to talk with your friends, but isn't majority of these people when they play games anyway live? They've got headsets on so they can talk to the people anyway, right?
No, not all. Well, sometimes, but other people. I know some people who use Discord, and they have a Discord server. And then they have a voice chat in their Discord server, and they go into Discord, and then when he's streaming, anybody can go into his Discord and like talk to him. If you just ask him, and you're not even playing his game, you can just go in there and talk to him.
Yeah.
Really, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. And so you can use, like, if I wanted to play a game with somebody, I can just go over Discord.
Oh, I see.
And not even have to have a headset on, because Discord is it's kind of where you can make servers to have people join your server and put different channels in there and stuff and talk to people, like text chat and share pictures. But you can also DM somebody, like direct message somebody if you add them as a friend, and then you can call them. But when you're on call, you can be playing the video game at home. He's playing the same video game, and you can chat with each other.
Oh, I see.
All you have to do is add them. Like when you're playing the game, you just go on the game thing and add your friend in the game you're playing, and then what you do is you can use your cell phone, your laptop, and just talk to the person. You don't even have to have a gaming headset on.
Huh. Wow.
Which that's a better way of doing it, because then you don't have to buy a gaming headset. If you already have a cell phone, you can just talk right on your cell phone.
All right. Yep.
But a lot of people buy gaming headsets because they live with a roommate, or they have a wife that goes to bed early, and they don't want the other person to hear the game audio.
Right.
So,
I hear you.
So they do that. But and then a lot of people buy gaming headsets sometimes because they actually like having the sound closer to their ears.
Mm.
You know, because like a lot of the gaming headsets are so advanced now that they come with like 7.1 surround sound.
Yeah.
I heard about the Discord, Brett. Now I didn't know what it was at first. The first couple of weeks, I was like, "These people, what the hell are they talking about?" And so, anyways, a guy that I was talking to, he goes, well, if they'll allow you in different chats, he's like, go up on one of these panels, try to talk, used to it. And he said, then ask them about it. So I got the balls and went up. I didn't know these people. They allowed me in, and then they explained it.
Mhm.
Honest to God, man, I've stayed away from that because when I seen it, it's let's just say it's not for me.
Right. Okay.
It's hateful stuff that, I mean, listen, I'm trying to be a positive here on this, but is just a lot of negative I've seen on that. But I didn't know about all the calling and all that kind of stuff, Brett. I think that's really neat if people like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
Eve.
and then,
Welcome.
hi,
Hi, Eve.
How you doing?
hi, Eve Calma.
Come up, Mama Eve. It's my birthday. Please come up.
Ma'am Chief, kamusta Ma'am
Yeah,
Chief?
she can come up for like 15, 20 minutes.
If you wanna cut it off in like about 10 minutes, Brett, you can cut it off, man. It's all good.
No, I'll be going. Well, Doris wants me to do an hour, and it's already been over half an hour already.
Okay, well then we'll do an hour.
An hour.
Okay,
That'll be
sounds good.
And then I put the link in. It should be going in.
I'll just put it in, Brett.
Yeah, okay.
If anybody wants to come up and
We have one more spot.
wish a happy birthday, or if they don't want to come up, they just want to do it, I've got my other phone,
Yeah.
so I can read.
Is my link going in? I don't think it's going in.
Yeah, it went in.
Oh, it did.
I'll put one in, Brett.
Okay.
All right, mate. I've put it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You both put it in.
All right.
Mm-hmm. There's a Scott, Scott expat in the Philippines. Sent me a message.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been messaging with him the last couple of days a lot because he's been telling me about like Australia and like what's going on with the virus and like how he's doing.
He's very, very knowledgeable about all that. I was on his panel a couple of times, when he's done the live.
Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm. And then he was telling me about, he sends me like I just uploaded another video, go check it out. And he's been uploading like 1 to 2 videos a day for the last few days. Because he's been doing a lot like about him and his son going out, just like driving around or going someplace.
Yeah.
And then because he's got I think his son's 4 years old.
He's got a 20-year-old son as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know he's got a 4-year-old, and then his wife's name is Arlene.
Yeah.
And I follow her on Facebook, and then because she sent me but like probably a couple months ago.
He was backstage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, come on.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I clicked
Hey,
on it.
how you doing?
Hi, Eve. Thanks for
Birthday
coming.
is it Big Red?
Yeah, Bruce Davis. Yeah.
Happy
Big
birthday
Red.
to you, Big Red. How young are we? Don't even say. Don't even mention. It's okay. Just joking.
Oh, sure.
I hope you're.
Hi, Eve.
Hello. Happy birthday to you, and I hope the day is treating you well.
Yeah.
Your special day.
Yeah, it has. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mama
You're
Eve.
welcome.
Yeah,
And
beef
Joe?
too.
Hello,
Sorry?
Eve.
Hello, Brad. Hello, Monkey. And Terry. How are you?
Thanks for coming on my
Joe.
panel.
Sorry?
I said thanks for coming on my panel.
Oh, you're welcome, and thanks for having me as well.
And one thing I'll tell you right now, me and you talking about the ins and outs of YouTube is probably maybe 20% of the reason why 20 or 30% of the reason I got so many watch hours for my last stream.
Oh, nice.
Because I kept it consistent, like 15 viewers probably for like an hour.
That's
Really?
right. Yeah.
And then I had 10 to 17 for like probably about a third of my stream or 40% of my stream. I had because I was watching it when we were talking, and it was on at 15 for a while, then it went up to 17, then it went like back down to 13, then it went to 10.
Yeah. You know what? I even forgot to share your live streaming that day.
That's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I got 83 watch hours from my last stream.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Remind me next time when I join your live streaming, we can like Mom She, Peter of the World can also share, and
Okay.
everyone.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we can all share and we can gather more viewers,
Yeah.
hopefully, right?
Yeah. And then, but what was good about it was a lot of people don't know that stuff about YouTube.
Yeah.
What we were talking about, because a lot of people don't even bother to read the terms and conditions that they send you on your creator page. And there's also, if you notice, there's a new thing you can do now. I saw it on, I don't know if you know the comedian Jim Gaffigan. He's been doing for like 2 or 3 weeks now. He's been doing dinner with the Gaffigans, and his whole family sits around the table, and he does a live stream. What he does, he sends his phone around to his kids, and his kids talk and read the chat a little bit. And his youngest kid is probably 8 years old or something, and his oldest is like in high school. And he's got 5 kids. But what the deal is I went to his stream and just said hi and just like watched for a few minutes. But there's a new thing you can do with super chat. You can like say, well, I want my super chat to go to a charity instead of going to you. And then what it does, it has a different heart with like
you can
donating it to Jim Gaffigan, and it was going to his charity of his choice. It would say like the person's name, and then the box with the rectangle with the super chat, and then it would say this person donated this much money to whatever the charity is below it.
That's nice. It's very kind
of
them.
And then there's some other new stuff you can do with like the chat itself too. Because they put a new video on the main page of your creator studio. There's like a new little video that some guy on YouTube uploaded.
That's nice.
And so it's kind of cool because there must have been, I was there for like 2 minutes. There must have been 5 or 6 to his charity. And I don't remember what his charity was, but he probably got a lot of money, and he was shouting out to people that were donating. It's pretty cool. It shows like this famous comedian that gets like 2,000-3,000 people at his shows, and he sells out. Like theaters, and he talks on there. I watched one a couple days ago, and his wife talks, and his oldest daughter was reading the chat. One of it, and his kids were showing like they had to make pictures. Their mom made them make pictures about like something to do with like the virus, and they put like hope. Some of their kids did, and like a bright colors signified like something, and it was pretty fascinating.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah, a lot of. Are they streamers alone, or they have uploads as well?
Jim Gaffigan is a comedian, and normally he just uploads like clips of his stand-ups, like that he does, and then one before this virus, he was doing every once in a while. He was doing a like live stream maybe like once a month or something. But then he started, since the virus going, he started doing like dinner with the Gaffigans. But I don't know if he's gonna keep doing it because he has nothing to do.
Yeah, I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah, and Jim Gaffigan does like he does well. How he looks at comedy is he does his stand-ups like you can take like your 10-year-old kid to watch his stand-ups, and he's a clean comedian, but his stuff is really funny.
He's like is he similar to Seinfeld?
Kind of, yeah, but he does more like like he'll talk about like Hot Pockets.
Oh, I see.
Like how gross Hot Pockets are, or he'll talk about like bowling. One time I was watching stand up from like a couple years ago. He was talking about how people bowl and how do you get injured bowling and stuff like that. And he had a new stand up special that came out like last fall, last year. You can watch on Amazon Prime, his newest one, and it's like an hour and a half, or hour and 45 minutes or something. And he's really funny, but he's a clean comedian.
I have to check him out.
And it's a little harder to be clean and do a whole hour and a half set than it is to do dirty jokes. Even though a lot of the people that do dirty jokes are really funny and everything, but he wants to keep it clean so you can bring like your whole family to the show.
Who doesn't like dirty jokes, right?
I know.
That makes you smile. And the birthday boy, have you been treated with lots of love today, Big Red?
Yeah. Yep.
That's
I
nice.
sure have.
And and
a nice
dinner.
I'll tell you what.
I was sorry to interrupt you, but I'll tell you one thing. You know, Mars about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours ago did a stream for you too.
For
Mars
who?
did. Mars Bancood did a stream for Heidi's birthday because Heidi Lisa's
Oh,
birthday was today, and Bruce's birthday.
oh, that is
Yeah,
nice.
and I don't know if Bruce
I
knows that 'cause
missed that.
he was probably cooking dinner and maybe talking to his girlfriend or something.
That is nice.
Mm.
BK is a long comment. You want to read it, Brad? Or?
Just a second. I got to go to
Yeah.
YouTube. It says every human body is designed to heal from bacteria and viruses. Vaccines and chemical medicines are made to weaken your immune system. Sometimes, yeah, chemical medicines are.
Mm-hmm.
The worst one
Wow.
for you, you need it, but the worst one for you is chemotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go through cancer, it kills the cancer, but it could permanently damage other stuff too. Because I know a friend that I went to high school with, and before I met him, he had a brain tumor, and he had to do chemotherapy, and it
Mm-hmm.
killed his thyroid and his gallbladder.
Wow.
The chemotherapy did. So chemotherapy got the cancer away. He's lucky to be. It sucks that he doesn't have his gallbladder and his thyroid, but the thing is he's still alive. At least he's still alive.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't do the chemotherapy,
that's
he would have
right,
died. He would have died.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Wow.
Yeah. That's.
And my mom had chemotherapy, and what it did is wasn't terribly bad to her bones, but it slightly weakened her bones.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom still takes calcium, like 100 or 1,000 milligrams of calcium every day, and this has been going for like 17 years since she had cancer, and then she also does one of those injections. You go to the doctor once a year to get for your bones.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's at the stage,
right?
Like Eve Calma's probably at the stage too, where women are prone to getting osteoporosis.
Yeah.
And my mom knows people that have like weak bones. Like she has a friend that has like weak bones. She has to like have injections and be careful when she lifts something super heavy, just in case it could maybe not fracture your bones, but give you like a bad like throw your back like bad something, like a bad bone bruise or something, or like not even that, like and like chemotherapy is good, but then it'll harm other parts of your body.
It weakens your energy, your body, and it goes into your stream, your whole system.
And like I know a bunch of people that have had cancer in my life. I can tell you right now, my best friend's known 2 people just in his family. His dad had chest cancer when we were both in junior high. His dad had chest cancer, and he had to do chemotherapy. And I remember like going with my best friend and my mom and my brother and my best friend's older brother, my best friend's dad, and my best friend's mom to the beach one time when he still had the patch on his chest because he had a giant tumor like the size of a softball in his chest, and he had cancer. And then his aunt, his dad's I think is younger than him, like a couple years younger. His dad's sister had cancer too.
Did you say it's the size as a softball?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it was like the size of a softball or something.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and then I know like I've had my mom had breast cancer. One of my mom's friends had ovarian cancer, went away twice and came back the third time, and she died.
Yeah, it's hard when it comes back.
My mom's aunt had some type of female cancer down there too, and then she was like in remission for like 6 months or 8 months, and then it came back, and like within a couple weeks she was already dead because it spread to her brain.
Yeah.
And I know tons of people like my mom's or my dad's aunt had some type of cancer and she died, and then my dad used to hunt with this guy. He used to deer hunt with him. He had brain cancer and tried to do some experiment like with these stems or something in his brain, and he only lasted like a couple months and died. It's like cancer is the worst, dude.
Yes.
One thing I found from when I was out on the streets,
Joe's here.
Yeah, I'm here. When I was out on the streets, I would, you know how you go to Starbucks and you can put honey and all cinnamon and all the other natural ingredients into your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I would usually put nutmeg, cinnamon, and honey along with cream and sugar in my coffee. And for one full year of doing that, I didn't get sick once.
Yeah, those are healthy combination. Yeah, instead of those creams with chemicals, preservative.
What you do is you use the honey from your local area. Because that honey from the local area is healthier for you because it's right there from your local.
I got it from a farm.
Yeah.
I buy mine from a farm.
You buy your honey from a farm?
Yeah, there's farms where you can get honey around here.
That's
Remlinger is up in like Redmond or Kirkland or something. You can get it there, which is if I go to my mom's, it's kind of close. But and then there's like local honey you can get from some of our stores too. It is like made in Washington. Some of our
I get Seattle's best when you go. What is it? I used to what's that? That Costco, I think it's called. The one, anyways. I think it's called. It's one of these stores you have to get like a membership and you have to pay whatever little amount of money. But
Costco or Sam's Club.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, Costco.
Yeah, Costco membership.
Yeah.
And we used to get Seattle's stuff that was made in Seattle.
Thanks for coming. No, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I'm just saying we used to get like we had like different thing like they had like a nut mix that was up in Seattle. I can't remember the name of it now. It's been so many years. But it was a mix of like peanuts, almonds, and stuff like that. We used to buy, but it was made on somewhere up in Seattle.
Yeah.
I try to buy local stuff when I can, but sometimes the local stuff is more expensive.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's expensive, Brett. You're right.
Yeah, I noticed that. Why is that? Is it because they're organic than what the store has? They're more expensive in the local farms than the usual store.
When people buy from the farms, it's usually if you're going to buy from a farm, it's going to be a little more because it's pure made. You know what I mean? Or it's chicken, the eggs, like
it's pure and it's not diluted. Yeah,
and
it's pure.
Yeah.
And there's a farm down the road from where, like down by my work, that it's called Carpenito Brothers, and most and a lot of their stuff is grown behind their farm, or it's grown on land they own somewhere else, and they farm it, and they have like during the spring and summer they have like late spring and summer and fall they have like all the vegetables. Then they have like fruit that comes in season, like when we get our strawberries, our blueberries, our raspberries, blackberries. Then when we get our apples in like September and October and November.
Yeah.
Right.
Our pumpkins when they come in season in like late September. We have our local green beans, and like it's a little more expensive down there, but it's but you know it's gonna be good because it's grown right on there, and they actually just truck it like not very far, like not maybe 20 miles if at most, and some of the stuff is still grown behind their shop. And then in the winter, they don't have much. You just have like bark and stuff like that and rock you can buy for like your garden and stuff.
It's funny where I live. There's a lot of lavender farms where I live, and all the honey you buy, it tastes like lavender.
Yeah.
Surprised it doesn't taste like shoelaces. I've wondered sometimes.
Yeah.
From the store, you mean, Terry? From the store?
No. You can buy it anywhere local, and like the local beekeepers. You know, you go and buy it. I've just seen JJ Spears in the chat.
Yeah.
Usually known as JJ.
Yes,
She's JJ Tip, but we call her JJ Spears. She sings a lot.
I love JJ Tips vlog. You know, Terry, I used to harvest fresh honey from the beehives.
Yeah.
I used to harvest them, and they have white ones, those those babies in yellow. It's like milk.
Yeah.
They're delicious. I was mean when I was growing up. I eat them.
Yeah, that's it. Well, the honeycomb itself is lovely, isn't it?
Delicious, yeah, and becomes a wax.
Yeah, you can eat it.
Yeah.
You can chew it.
Yeah.
And get all the extra honey out. When you chew it, it squishes, and the extra honey comes out. When I was in like fourth grade, I did a science. We had to do a science. What do they call that? It was like where a bunch of kids you can enter it, and you could do like the science thing in the lunchroom of my elementary school, and it was after school. And science fair, and then I did one on honeybees, and I actually had a honeycomb there, and you could like break off a chunk of it, and the kids could actually eat it, and and you would chew it like wax. And actually, it's kind of fascinating because there's Burst Bees makes like lotion, like lip balm, all kinds of facial products for women out of that contains beeswax in it.
Yeah.
It's sold around here.
Did you know up until recently they used to treat arthritis with bee stings?
Oh,
you know?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
With
with bee stings, they used to get bees to sting your joints.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because one of my hippie uncles who lives in Eugene, I went down there like probably 3.5 years ago, and because we were going down for we were going down there for like my best friend's dad's 70th birthday party. Me and my dad went down together, and my stepmom, and we went down there, and we stopped at my uncle's house, and we went into his house. We started talking about like what Terry's talking about. He actually has 2 bee boxes in his backyard by a sliding glass door, and they like harvest their own bees, and they actually use them for like bee stings to like release the toxins and a bunch of other stuff.
That's right. Yep.
They do bee sting therapy, and he goes, "Oh, I just grab them by the wings and fold their wings back, and then just grab them and just pinch them in, and it takes like a couple seconds, and then I put them back in the thing." And he goes, "I had German bees." He'll tell me the story. He goes, "I had a whole box of German bees, and they didn't even survive. They all died." And he goes, "Those German bees are shitty," he said, or something. Because my uncle was straight a hippie. I remember this was before because he lived in Eugene. This is before they legalized weed. You'd walk into his house, and it said above his front door, it said "Free Mary Jane." And then you walk in his house, and it smells like vegetables, patchouli oil, and weed.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard of that too. Pretty good with the bee sting. I think that's pretty.
And he said people have been doing it for hundreds of years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They say it works.
It does work. Yeah. Yeah, it does work.
It's in something natural that maybe the Native Americans or something figured out.
Well, no, it's been going on in Europe for hundreds of years. Brett. Europe, bee stings.
Hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been studying a lot of European history.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff that they're just now finding has been around that long.
About bees?
About the bees and more along the lines of the all natural.
Yeah,
like natural medicine.
Yeah, natural remedies. Yeah,
because you can talk to like Native Americans. It would be nice to talk to like a Native American that's like 80 or 90 years old, and he could probably tell you about natural remedies from his grandma or great grandma that they used to do back in like the mid 1800s or something.
Madangumaga, Rapadora girl.
Hi, Rapadora girl.
Oh, Rapadora girl.
Magandang umaga.
What?
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Let's celebrate.
Umaga.
Oh yeah, where is it? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page here. Let's go to the actual.
Bunga, JJ, bunga.
Magandang umaga. A lot of people now Sorry, go ahead, guys.
I was going to say, I want to know how JJ Tips came up with the name JJ Tips.
I was about to ask as well what the name meant.
Yeah, because I never asked her. It's a unique name.
Yeah.
No, it depends what tips she's talking about, doesn't it? You know, I don't know.
JJ could be name, could be their
I
name.
thought she meant like because she has a kid. The tip of the, you know what, Terry?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
You guys are.
Yeah.
You know what they meant, right?
Oh, he needs a tip. The tip to get pregnant.
A lot of people around the world are actually forming an alliance, like as a group of people to protect the bees because they're extinct.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Which is
I watched a thing on it on PBS because they do this show on a local PBS called got some Oregon show they do once a week. It's like a half an hour show, and they went into probably like 15 minutes of how the Oregon bee population is really low. It's been low probably for 5-7 years, and people are actually harvesting them, trying to bring the population back.
That's right.
The native honeybees.
Because if they go extinct, then we have no fruits, we have no flowers. They are the ones that pollinate, right?
Yep, you're exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we will be hungry. We have no food if the bees are totally extinct, 100%.
Oh, Brett's shot down again. It's over to you. It's over to you again. Oh, Brett's he's back again. It's all right.
And then going into grapes. For wine.
Yeah.
We probably have over 100 and something wineries just in Washington.
Yeah. Maybe some people don't realize that bees are so important.
Yeah, they pollinate they pollinate not just trees to grow fruit and vegetables, or like plants. They actually pollinate other flowers to keep them growing too. That are out in the wild.
Flowers for different products to use to produce everything.
Or just like tulips or daffodils that are just growing out in the wild. The reason why they grow out in the wild is because bees pollinate them. And bees are fascinating.
It's fascinating when you really look at bees.
Bees.
Bees are fascinating, dude. As long as they fucking just stay away from me.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
They're afraid of humans fascinating. As well. They're afraid of humans.
I know.
They're fascinating when Bruce.
Some people are allergic to bees.
I used to purposely go out into a field of wildflowers and just watch the hummingbirds, the bees all buzz around.
Yeah.
Just sit there and watch them.
Yeah, the one bees I don't like though are the big fat ones that are black with the yellow stripes. I hate those things.
The bumblebees.
Yeah, the bumblebees. Those ones, man.
Yeah.
Those are huge. They have
we got bees over here, Brett, and we call them Doberman bees because they're about 3 times. Honestly, they're about 3 times the size of a normal bee, but they don't sting. There's no sting on them.
No, they sound scary though, Terry.
They sound like a helicopter going past.
Yeah. Have you seen there's one they come over here sometimes because they're not native though. I think they're like the Japanese.
Yeah, the killer bees.
Like the Japanese hornets.
African killer bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the giant hornets. Have you seen those that are like an inch or more than an inch long?
Yeah, we've got them here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're over in some states over here. I've never seen them over here, but they're got the most. What are they called? I can see if I can find them because they're the have the strongest sting.
Yeah.
Out of any bee.
Right. Right, everybody. I'm going to get off to bed because it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Terry.
Yeah. Bye, Terry.
See you later. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Sleep, Terry.
Yeah.
All right, Terry. See you later.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
I'll show you the what are they called? They're called like Japanese. I can show you one really fast.
Hi, Sean Williams.
Large hornets. See if I can find it that way.
I used to be when I was growing up, I used to be fascinated with those, what Terry was mentioning, those bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother's house is a nipa hut, and it has like a post that those bees would actually dig a hole right through the post, and I would get a bottle and knock the wood and let them come out and go into a bottle, and I would like stare at them and study them and how these bees functions, um, like how many legs they have, how many wings they have. I used to be so fascinated with nature, dragonflies, bees, ladybugs.
One thing about the American Southwest and here in the Midwest,
here's some dead ones.
The insects that we have here are unique to this area.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere from the Midwest to the Southwest is mainly all swamp.
And mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
We've got 2 different size mosquitoes here.
Yeah, when you have the swamp, expect them.
We got the little bitty ones that you can barely see. But then we got those great big ones. As a running joke up here, we run the small mosquitoes we call fighters. Because they're small like a jet fighter. And the big ones are the bombers. But the big ones really don't bite you. It's the small ones that do.
And it hurts.
Oh, sometimes you don't even feel it when they bite you until after they leave.
Yeah, because they leave you a sting.
Actually, no, they leave some stuff from their feeder that they insert into your skin.
Yeah, it's gross.
Leave that behind, and that's where you get the itch from.
Yeah. Is it from their sting or from part of the body? It's swell.
Right. It's your body reacting to the mosquito bite.
Oh, okay.
Being in security, I had to carry EpiPens with me at all times.
Are you allergic to bees?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But I never knew if I would roll up on somebody that would need an EpiPen.
Brother Cobra. BB bull bomb is a bumblebee that flies.
Yeah.
Well, did you see the one I shared the picture of? That's how big they're called Asian hornets. That's how big they are in someone's hand. And they're creepy looking because you can see their yellow head and their big like eyes staring at you. They're that big.
Oh,
and
Trader.
That was, hi, Trader Life Georgia. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna end my stream in probably 5 minutes because I've already went over the hour. But
it's short like 5 minutes today.
Yeah, I went in like 5 minutes. Yeah, because I'm gonna be doing a 7-hour tomorrow too. So
So this, he just wanted to help me out with an hour.
Okay.
To come out for half birthday wishes.
Yeah, just so people could say happy birthday to him, pretty much, and talk.
I don't have StreamYards.
You don't do live streaming, Big Red?
No,
You could.
No, I don't. I just like to help other people.
He has a tablet computer, so he could do it right off his tablet.
Maybe sometimes you try it, brother Bruce.
You can only do it maybe once a week or a few times a month, even if you don't want to do it a lot.
Yeah.
I can try. To do it on my tablet.
Yeah, so we can join you.
And just do like an hour.
I can try on my tablet.
And just do like an hour and a half, even.
Rampadora Girl, shout out to you.
Hi, Rampadora. Thanks for being here, Rampadora Girl. And then Terra Cobra likes his banana.
Who was that I was watching last night that does live streaming and has a banana on the as a thumbnail?
I think that's Brother Brett.
Me.
Is it you, Brett? Brett?
Yeah.
Sorry. Was it you? And you saw my comment. It was your live stream. It was your live that I watched, right?
I think so, because it was I had the banana car.
Yeah. It was like about 37 minutes live
That's my
streaming.
thumbnail. It was the banana car on the beach.
Yeah. So it's yours, okay.
And someone made that car, and they painted it, and the sheet metal was actually made to look like a banana.
Oh.
They took the frame of some other car and put tiny little wheels and tires on it and made body custom.
That's very creative.
Yeah,
thing is,
go ahead.
Sorry, Brett. One thing I was going to say was, whenever you start having good conversations on live streams, you totally forget about the time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's for sure. I could go on live streaming, Joe, without even noticing my time. I was doing live streaming for 12 hours straight, talking, entertaining.
Wow.
Yeah, entertaining, cooking in between. And I did not feel during that 12 hours that I was tired. I was just enjoying the whole 12 hours.
Yeah.
I felt it after the live stream, like 30 minutes after. I was out for 14 hours after that. I couldn't get up. So tired. Yeah. Because I was dancing too in between, because I get super chats. Whenever I get super chats, I dance to them. That's how I recognize my super chatters. Yeah. So
nice.
I can relate what you're saying, that you don't feel the time running so fast.
Kind of speaking of that, you know who Lie Rich Israel Caregiver is, right?
Sorry, what's the name?
You know who Lie Rich Israel Caregiver is, right?
I'm not familiar with that.
You don't know who Lie Rich is? Well, Joe knows Lie Rich. Big Red does. Peter Dorr does. I think.
Yeah, I know her.
I was thinking since she jumps rope, she should kind of go off that, and then whenever she gets monetized, which will probably be later this year or something, maybe, because she does streams too. She should do jump ropes every time. She should do like 5 or 10, like revolutions of the jump rope every time people donate.
Oh yeah, you can create your own agenda, how you recognize your super chatters, make them happy, entertain them.
Because I don't know if you sub to Lie Rich Israel Caregiver, she has a video that she does a jump rope challenge, and she's challenging people to see how good you can do jump rope and how fast you can do it, I guess.
That is nice. I'll be very entertaining.
She jumps rope for like 10 or 15 minutes every day. Yeah. She does it for a workout, and she also does hula hooping for workout. She has like a special hula hoop that has these little balls on it, and then it makes the hula hoop roll around your body, like go around your body better. But she was on a stream, someone else's panel, and she was on the Hapsters panel, and she was doing hula hoop on there.
Oh, get this. Oh, somebody up in Wisconsin got a stimulus check for $9 million.
What?
Wow.
That's why they said they overpaid people.
By doing what, Joe?
She went to withdraw some money out of an ATM and got the receipt back, said $9 million.
OMG, that must be incorrect. Deposited to the bank account. Too much zeros.
Probably like four too many zeros.
Yeah.
Somebody was supposed to probably get $900 because they are giving $900 to some people, and ended up getting,
inadvertently.
So
someone
they can't. She's gonna have to. They'll get that air.
Yeah.
There's no way that $9 million like that. They're just gonna.
They overpaid. They overpaid a certain amount of money. I heard on my Google homepage. They paid a bunch of people out too much on accident and screwed up.
They'll be able to request that through the bank to get it back, though.
Yeah, the bank will give it back right back to them. Treasury Department.
They have to, or the bank could be in deep crap.
Yeah, because the bank is going to question that too.
Listen,
yeah.
if you guys, today's times that we're living in, some people are talking about these checks. Now, some people, I don't know how, unless they did it like after they paid the taxpayers, they were starting to do the checks. Somebody just got their check yesterday, which because I watch a guy that he's pretty up to date on stuff with people, and he said there was a certain amount of people that.
You lost your audio again, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah, he lost his audio.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I got my TV muted, and that story came across. I was like, "Whoa, really?"
Yeah.
Wow.
As I was saying, there was like millions overpaid. Millions, like, I don't know, a lot, like double that or more than double that.
I don't even expect to get my stimulus check.
You know what? If you know that you overpaid, don't even spend it, because when they collect it back from you, it'll be painful.
Yeah.
Because they will get it back through taxes once they find out.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get it back somehow.
Yeah, the auditing, they always have an auditor anyway.
Because people have done that before when they've gotten too much on their tax return. They've spent the money because they think, oh yeah, I got like 4,000 when I was only supposed to get.
You're supposed to get like what, 1,500 a month?
And then they have to pay it all back.
Yeah.
Through their taxes again.
That's the painful part when you're asked to pay, and you thought you got that. You're lucky, but you're not.
I got almost 1,000 back.
Yeah.
When I was working, I would overpay every check.
Oh, yeah.
This way here, I knew that I was going to get money back, no matter what my ex-wife did. But I also advised her to overpay. This way we had more money when it came to tax time.
Yeah.
And that's one thing a lot of people don't think about anymore. Everybody wants their money. They don't want to give it to as a loan to the government to wind up to get it back at tax time.
It's good to have more money from your employer if they take less taxes, but in the end, when your income's computed into as a lump sum, by the time taxes comes, they took less only, and then you have to pay.
Right. That's why
the relief ones you don't have to pay for. They don't have to be paid back.
Which one?
That's emergency funds.
Oh yeah, this one.
They're stimulating the economy by giving these people checks.
Right. Well, they're giving everybody a check. The next go around,
almost everybody.
Well, almost the next go around. They were talking about the college student that should be included. But here's the bad thing about it. We were talking about this with Joe and stuff. We talk about the homeless. You got people out there, the seniors, and you got people that are disabled. You got the disabled American veterans. Okay, so they worry about the people that are working. Okay, that's one thing. But you know what they should have done? They could have done for veterans, people on Social Security that needed that stuff, and they're making these people wait. And you know how some of these people are. I've seen it. I've got friends of mine that are disabled. I just talked to one of my friends the other day. And if it wasn't for his food stamps, guess what? He wouldn't have had a bite to eat because he's on SSI and he don't get no money, and it probably won't be until sometime in May when he gets his check, and then he'll get his stimulus money. Okay, but he's not going to be getting $1,200 because he'll be getting a check. I think he'll be getting whatever. He'll get two things, but he'll get the same amount of pay. But he'll get his pay on the first, and then he'll get his pay a week or so later, whatever. He'll get the rest of his.
Yeah, myself. I'm on SSI, and if it wasn't for my food stamps, I wouldn't be eating.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of excluded humans. I mean, people from this financial support from the government here too in this country. Those are the ones that were unemployed after the announcement of staying home, and people were asked to stay home. And those are the only ones that are qualified to apply for the $500 a week. What about those people that were unemployed before that? They're getting much, much less compared to what others are getting now.
But what about the ones of us that were forced retired years ago that haven't paid taxes for a while?
Yeah.
We're basically SOL.
Yeah. And you're one of them, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I was forced retired in 2011.
Right. You can't have this do about that. That's not.
And you are excluded from the stimulus from the government during this. OMG.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, because they now the second go around he may he should be able to get it because how they did it this time and how they passed it so quick, so everybody.
There it goes again, bro. Or Bruce.
Bruce, yeah.
Yeah, your audio is gone. Big Red. Was it Big Red?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, his audio cuts out a lot.
Yeah.
He needs either better internet connection, which I don't know if that's possible, or a new microphone.
Could be an audio.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah. So Joe owes, I'm not going to say what it is, but Joe owes something. So because of the semblance and how it was wrote, they can give it to him, but they're SOL. They're going to take from him. But the next go around, he should be able to get, because it's going to be even for college kids, and it's everybody, and it needs to be how it's going to be written this time, and it's going to take a while, but because they're going to fight back and forth, these knucklehead old pieces of what up there in the Capitol for some reason. But yeah, everybody will get a 2,000 is what they're saying. Okay, but they're waiting for a fourth stage, and I don't like Trump, but I'll tell you this: Trump has been telling these people to keep working for the fourth stage of this, so everybody can get. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, college students, people like Joe, hell, you guys are getting more than we're getting right now until they give us that 2,000 up in Canada. Mama?
And Joe, are you a retired Army or soldier?
No. I'm Department of Interior.
I see. Oh, okay. So within the government?
And being from the Department of Interior, we were civilians. We were not actual government workers. Even though we fell under the Department of Interior, Fish and Wildlife, they still considered us civilians, not government employees.
Wow. That's sad, huh?
Because I have an aunt that's what do they call that? She's a forest ranger, I think is what it is, or something like that. And she works in friggin' like Mount Hood. I think she works in like Mount Hood National Forest or something like that. And she is
National Forest.
I don't think she's a government employee either.
Forest, right.
Yeah, she falls under the Department of Interior.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that's cool. She works at Mount Hood.
Yeah,
the National Forest.
Yeah,
really
because my well, when it goes back to this thing, my grandfather managed Rock Creek Reservoir for 10 years when I was a kid up till I was probably maybe 18 or 19. He managed Bruce knows where that is. Rock Creek Reservoir is in the Mount Hood National Forest too.
Yeah.
And it's
I see.
Back in
and they have a reservoir, but the problem with the reservoir is, I remember like probably like 7 or 8, maybe 10 years ago. My grandfather was still driving a lot, and he was still alive. He's still alive then. We tried to go to the Rock Creek Reservoir to go fishing in like August one time.
Right.
And we went there, and he had a little truck at the time, and then we towed like a 12-foot aluminum boat on a trailer behind it. We went to the reservoir. We got there, and we were like, "Holy crap! Look at how far the reservoir's down." We couldn't even put the boat in the water, so we had to turn around and leave. And it was about an hour and a half drive from where he lived, or 2 hours. And then and what it is, it's a reservoir they use for like a lot of the farmers that raise cattle and raise wheat and raise alfalfa and all that stuff out in like Maupin and Dufur, Oregon, and all these places. And it depletes the reservoir. I actually have family that live in Ty Valley. One of my uncles is a famous Oregon rancher. Yeah,
right.
One of my uncles.
The name Brett is so funny. I always laugh when I hear people say Dufur, Oregon. I was like, what the?
I have an uncle who's famous, who's a famous rancher that owns he must own 100,000 acres.
Wow.
And he raises cattle. I think he still does to this day. He has cattle that he puts on public grazing land because and then he was having a fight over rights of the public grazing land, like probably 4 or 5 years ago. And his name is Mike Philbin, and he's a big rancher. He ran a rodeo. He knows all kinds of ranchers. He knows everybody. He knows thousands of people, man. Like I went to his house and he's talking to some other dude that raises cattle or is in the rodeo business or is a rancher, and I'm like, and then I'll go to his house. Another time, like a few years later, and he'd be talking to someone else that he knows. And what's cool about him too is there's an article about the local paper did about him, the fights over public grazing land to keep his rights, and then they go into the history of him. He went to Vietnam. He has a Purple Heart because he has shrapnel in one of his legs, and I didn't even know. And I've went to his house, different house he lived at since I've been a kid. And I didn't even know any of this stuff about him, because he's one of those people that doesn't really talk about that stuff.
Wow.
Now, Brett,
but what's funny?
Sorry, Brett. You and Bruce might know this term CCC with the Department of Interior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the ones that don't know, it's known as the Civilian Conservation Corps.
Right. Yep.
And my dad wound up being part of that. So they were the ones that went in and did all the roads back in the 50s and 60s. Since he couldn't join up with our armed forces, went into all these national forests, put all the roads in. Just to help protect the national forest.
Yeah.
And with what I was doing, I was Job Corps, but we were still considered CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. That's why they don't consider me a government employee.
Although it is under government.
Even though it is government.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you work for national park, that's pretty much part of.
There he goes again.
Yeah, it's gone. Isn't it you get paid under the city and not through the federal or?
No, we were paid federal.
Federal, okay.
All of our checks came from the National Treasury.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they gave us food, place to stay, but they gave us a little bit extra for our personal needs.
Is that part of your retirement package?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh, I see.
I lost that privilege when I left the Department of Interior.
I see. So basically, they have good benefits if you're still working for them, right?
Right.
Yeah. It would be nice if they give you the same benefit when you come out of that duty.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The government is very rich.
Actually,
this country, your country.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the U.S. government is broke, but they keep printing money.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Don't
why
you have a lot of natural resources?
Yeah, but our national resources aren't enough to cover the national debt.
Yeah.
And our national debt is was what fell into our national debt was us helping rebuild the world after every war.
Yeah, and helping other country to make peace.
Right.
Yeah, so that everybody can live in peace, with peace.
Right.
Oh, and then
And
Lefty go. I was going to answer Lefty's question. Lefty said, "Brett haven't seen Darren traveled much on live stream. What's up with that?" Well, he has a girlfriend now, so he's been talking to his girlfriend. And plus two, the last couple days or 2.5 days, his mom's got the coronavirus, so he's been stressing over that.
oh,
So you know, I've seen Darren on Live Rich Israel Caregivers. I saw him on a couple streams in the last. Few
Darren
days.
actually did a stream just the other day.
Yeah.
So how old is
I went there for like 5 or 10 minutes. His mom is 66, I think, or 60, something like that.
I hope she will fight for it.
And then because I talked to Sab like a day and a half ago, and she wanted me to talk to Darren to like cheer him up a little bit because he was a little depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I went on Darren's live stream and told him, "If you need me, brother, call me, because he's got my number."
Oh, Lefty's back. Lefty, what's up, Lefty?
Yeah. Lefty all around.
Welcome back, Lefty.
Hello, Lefty.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
And I was listening to Lefty's voice. Lefty has a nice voice.
Yeah.
Live streaming.
Like
Lefty's a cool person, man.
Yeah.
Lefty's a good guy, man.
He's a fan of hockey. I can tell that.
Yep.
Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah.
Because he lives on Vancouver Island is where he lives.
Yep. And that's they had up where Lefty lives at up there, Vancouver Island. They've had places where have you seen that alone, Brett? Where they show those people like they have to make their own like camps, and they can only bring a certain amount of stuff. Like they can bring like their sleeping bags and different things and coats and this and that, but they have to build their own shelter and survive for whatever it was, and they would win at the end. It could be like 180 days, it could be 200 days, and then at the end of it, they would win like like $1 million or something. I don't know if you ever seen that, Brett.
No.
It was they had it up there, up in Vancouver Island was the first season. It's called Alone.
Oh no, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Can you get Alone on Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I might need to watch it then.
Eve, I just put my Facebook page in private chat.
Okay.
Janet is saying, my girl's saying she can't leave a message.
I don't know. I haven't blocked her or anything, so I don't know what it is. It could be a YouTube glitch because I've had that happen before.
I don't know. It might be.
I've never blocked her.
Um,
She only came to my stream one other time,
right.
and she only commented like a little bit, and that was it.
Well, she's new, man. You know, like she's
Yeah.
nervous. Like she's
Mhm.
not. You can't expect her to just sit here and get
Yeah.
right out of the gate would just start. You know, she doesn't know anybody hardly. I mean, she knows like you and Doris and Joe and Rapadora girl. She's talked to Rena Hall, but she's never been on these things.
No.
Yeah. Once you get used to
Some people have guts, some people don't. I'm not saying she doesn't. She does. I don't want. She's listening, so.
She's just not used to it. That's just how
Right.
it is. Yeah.
She's a strong Filipino woman, and she's very smart. That's the one thing, man. A lot about you ladies, man. You guys do not forget nothing. You don't forget nothing, and if you say something, you're gonna prove it.
Yeah.
And that's what she's done, and she's not doing it on purpose. And I love her for doing that.
Yeah.
But I totally spaced off about something yesterday.
Yeah.
She immediately grabbed the message and she circled it.
Yeah.
That's the message that I sent you, and I'm like, oh geez.
You better watch out. on us ladies.
Eve,
Don't forget.
I put my Facebook page in private chat if you want to send me a friend request. That's also my messenger. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where did you put your comment? Is it on?
It's in the private chat.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll okay. Got it.
Yeah, so love that you're out there. I know you're out there. I don't know. There could be a glitch. Brett wouldn't block you. You're not blocked from anywhere. You've hardly, you came maybe once or twice at the most. So he's not going to do that.
No.
He wants to, you know what I mean? He's your friend. He's not going to do that. Nobody in this panel or in the chat. And we're almost done anyway.
Yeah, I should actually end right now. I've already been going an hour and a half.
Let's end because I want to go talk to her. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes.
Enjoy your
Thank you, Brett. Thank you so much, Brett.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Take care.
And happy birthday once again, brother.
Say hello to your girl. Yeah. Happy birthday again.
And thanks everybody for coming to my panel. Thanks everybody for being in my side chat, what I call, 'cause it's on the right side of the StreamYard dashboard. And thanks everybody for supporting me all the time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Well, I'll see some of you in other chats probably, but I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. for another stream. 9 a.m.
there tomorrow, Brett.
Okay, bye.
Peace.
Peace out, brother.
Peace.
Bye,
Joe, I need to ask. Is it Joe?